Good afternoon, everybody. My name is Keith Sessions. I'm the Executive Director of the Agsc STARS program. And today I wanted to take a few minutes to go over the basic course approval process, what all that entails and what it means. So I created a PowerPoint slide. I'd be glad to share this slide with you or share the file with you. If you'd like a copy, you can email me at the end of the presentation and I'll be glad to send you a copy. Let me pull up this presentation. I hope on your screen you're able to see the presentation. It should say course approval process at the top, and all right, I'm sorry, I had to adjust something. Basically, one of the jobs or the roles of the Alabama Articulation General Studies Committee is to approve general studies courses for transfer across our state. The committee approves courses for transfer for the following. It approves courses for the Alabama Community College System, which includes all the two-year community colleges in Alabama, and for the public universities across our state. Throughout the presentation, there will be links to various web pages on our website that'll give you information that you may need at a later date. I'm going to first click on this web page and share it with you. This is the approved course listings web page. It basically has some general information here at the top, and then as you scroll down, you'll see some different links. Of course, you see the first link is the link to the two-year institution approved course listing. You can look at that either in alphabetical order, A through Z. Has the course number, course title, the number of hours, if the course has a lab, yes or no, and which area this course has been approved for. We also have the list in a different format based on the area. So here you see Area 1, these are the two-year college course numbers for English 101 and 102, course titles. They're both 3 semesters, they do not have labs, and they fall in Area 1. You also see the area listed here, so you can see the number of courses that have been approved for the two-year system in Areas 1, 2, 3, and 4. Same holds true for each of our 4-year institutions. So let's just take Auburn University at Montgomery, for example. Here's their course approved listing. All these courses have already been through this approval process and have been approved by the AGSC. Here's the alphabetical list, and of course, this is Jacksonville's list by area. So this page is helpful for everyone, institutions, students, administrators, counselors, because it gives you some insight on what courses have been approved by the AGSC for each of the various institutions. I'm going to minimize that and go back to the PowerPoint. What does it mean when a course is approved? After a course has been reviewed and approved by the AGSC, it is listed on the website as an approved course in either Area 1, Area 2, Area 3, or Area 4 for the two-year colleges or for its respective 4-year institution. If a course is on one of these lists, it should be accepted by the other public colleges and universities across Alabama. For example, let's say a student takes English 201, American Lit 1 at Jacksonville State University. It has been approved for Area 2 as a lit, so therefore if a student were to take English 201 as their Area 2 course at Jacksonville State and then later transfer to either another 2-year college or to a 4-year university in our state, then they should already have 3 hours of literature credited to them toward their degree. There are exceptions. If the major the student is pursuing requires a specific literature for their native students, let's say World Lit rather than American Lit, then the receiving institution can require that the student go back and take that specific literature. The whole purpose is to make sure we treat native students similar to the way we treat our transfer students and vice versa. There is a course approval procedure on our website. There's some steps involved in getting a course approved. Step 1, the institution who is wishing to submit a course for AGSC approval must first complete the course proposal form. It is linked on our website. It looks similar to this, except it's a different color. It has basically 3 sections. The top section is to be completed by the institution who's submitting the course. So this is kind of the general information about the course. The second section will be completed by the chair of the academic committee that reviews this course and makes a recommendation either in areas 1, 2, 3, or 4. This recommendation will then go forward to the AGSC at its next meeting, and section 3 will be completed after a vote of the AGSC for approval. We'll get into more details in just a minute. As you see, the course syllabus should be attached to the course proposal form when submitted. Basically what we're looking for is a syllabus that is somewhat representative of the way the course is taught at the institution. We understand that there's multiple teachers, multiple instructors, so therefore there's different syllabi. However, the syllabus that is sent in should be pretty much reflective of the general topics that are covered and what's required in that particular course for credit. There are some minimum course syllabus requirements that we require. Let me click on that for you. Hold on, I'll pull this up. All right, I got this pulled up on the screen. Any course that's submitted should include the following. I'll zoom in. Should include a course alpha listing number, a title such as history, world history, history 101, 201, whatever, an accurate course description, course textbooks, manuals, or required materials. Number 4 is very important. The course objectives should be outlined clearly, and an outline of topics that are going to be covered in the class and how the class will be graded. There are also general studies course requirements and discipline-specific guideline requirements, and these links will be available on the PowerPoint as well. Let me go and show you the general studies. Okay, let me share this screen with you. In addition to having the certain requirements of the syllabus that we just mentioned, the next step is, does the course meet these general studies course requirements? And basically what here the committee and the AGSC is looking for are these general areas. The course must be collegiate credit courses as a freshman or sophomore, either 100 to 200 level. They must be broad in scope. They must present major intellectual or aesthetic ideas and not be specialized or vocational in purpose. Courses must present the essential characteristics and basic processes of inquiry and analysis in the discipline. Courses must encourage the development of critical thinking skills and require students to analyze, synthesize, and evaluate knowledge. Courses must consider the subject in its relation to other disciplines and its application to human concerns. So that would be the next check. After we've checked the syllabus to see if it has the general requirements, and we've also checked the syllabus to see that these general studies requirements are met, or these general broad requirements are met, then we would get to specific requirements. So for instance, let's just say the course is a chemistry course. For a chemistry course, this guidelines have been established by a chemistry faculty committee through the AGSC. Now it would fall under the Area 3 academic committee. These are the guidelines for a course in chemistry. I won't read them to you because you can read them on your own. However, you can see that there are some specific things that courses that are submitted in chemistry must have included in them. The course must have or develop an understanding of the properties and dynamics of matter. Courses must include a laboratory setting for a minimum of 2 hours weekly, provide hands-on experiences that emphasize the scientific method. We also provide a list of courses that are most commonly approved, in this case, general chemistry, college chemistry, intro to chemistry, organic and inorganic inorganic chemistry. These are courses that we often see and often get approved pretty easily. However, we do see some courses come in that are that we do not approve or sent back without being approved, and that might be something similar to what you see here, analytical chemistry or something like better living through chemistry. So anyway, we have a lot of lists here of the different courses that would fall in the general studies areas. And so you can take a list to look at each of those through the links provided in the PowerPoint. All right. Let me move this and get back to this. So when you get the PowerPoint, you should be able to click on these 3 different links and it will send you to the appropriate pages. So I just mentioned these. These are the course approval guidelines, the syllabus for the syllabus. These are the course approval guidelines for general to be considered a general studies course. I mentioned these. And then this is, again, discipline-specific guidelines and requirements. Here I've listed anthropology. I showed you chemistry a minute ago. We also have courses that are currently under review page. This is a web page that lists courses that we're currently working on or that are in the queue to be reviewed. Let me pull this page up. Now this page will change as we get new courses or approved courses. This, as you can see, was updated back in April, and we will work on these the rest of this month. And then these courses will probably go before the AGSC for approval at our July meeting of the AGSC. So in the next few weeks, I will have the Area 1 and 2 Committee review Japanese 101 from UWA and Japanese 102 from UWA. I'll also have the Area 3 Committee look at Math 105, Math 213, Math 224, and PH 101 from UWA. And in Area 4, I will have the Area 4 Committee look at AM, Anthropology 110, and Anthropology 200. All these courses were submitted through our course proposal process by UWA. I'll click on one of these just to let you see kind of what it looks like filled out. So this is the copy of the course proposal for PH 101, University of West Alabama, Introduction to Physical Sciences. It's 4 credit hours. It has a laboratory. The general academic area that this course is being offered at West Alabama is in the math and science area, which would be Area 3. This is their initial submission of this course. This is the course description as it is presented in their catalog. This is Dr. Edwards is the provost and is also our point of contact and is the one that submitted this course, which he provides his contact information here. I have the official document with the signatures. This is just a copy of the one he sent in. He sent me one with signatures. So the official one has actual signatures here. The next step will be I will fill in this. It will be Area 3 Academic Committee. I will send it out electronically to the members of the Area 3 Committee with a list of guidelines and let them vote on the course. Because we have 28 members on the committee, we would need 15 of those members to vote for a recommendation to move on to the AGSC. If less than 15 vote to recommend, we will send it back to UWA and it will not be voted on at the next AGSC. There may be something in the course syllabus that the committee would like to see changed or improved, and they may have a chance to resubmit. But anyway, it takes 15 votes, yes votes, for it to be recommended. It also would take 15 or not getting 15 to be not recommended. So I will fill this information out with the chair of the Area 3 Committee. We'll click here, and then if it's not recommended, we'll give it a reason or explanation. If it is recommended, it would move on in July at the AGSC meeting for final approval. The AGSC has a 10-member committee, and for it to receive final approval, 8 of the 10 must give it a yes, or 4/5 of the voting members must say yes for the course to be added to UWA's list. So they would vote on the course. If it receives 8 votes, it would be approved. and the chair would sign and date. If it's not approved, we would check here and give the reason for it not being approved, or if it's tabled. There are situations where they just will ask for additional information, maybe about the tests that are required or objectives, or there may be some content left out of the syllabus that they'd like to see. So at any part in this process, it could be sent back for more information. But if it's a basic course, general studies that's being taught pretty regularly, usually it doesn't have many problems, and it usually is voted on and approved. So anyway, this is what he sent in. This is the syllabus for PH 101, Introduction to Physical Sciences. It has the description, the objectives, learning outcomes, materials or textbooks, grading system, how the evaluation will take place, exam dates, strategies, so forth. Disability, basic information you would see on syllabus. So this will be reviewed soon in the next month and will be voted on in July. So this list is on our website, and it changes, every 2 or 3 months as we have new courses come through, and as we have old ones, as they're approved or not approved, we take them off this list. Real quickly before I end, the importance of having a course approved is it protects your students who take these courses as general studies courses at your institution. If they were to leave your institution and transfer to another 2-year or 4-year institution in our state, we want to make sure that what they're taking is going to transfer, and therefore it's important that we approve these courses. For the transfer guides that students at the 2-year colleges obtain, these are the courses that we list on the transfer guides in areas 1 through 4, so that students have a menu of course options that they can choose from. So anyway, that is kind of an overview, real quick overview of course approval process. Give you some suggestions on how to get a course approved. If you have questions or need to know more about this process, please email me at ksessions1@troy.edu or call me at 334-670-3797, and I'll be glad to answer your questions. I want to thank you for taking time to watch this presentation. I hope you have a great day.